Yeah, this is still the starter island, Ignis. Secret tunnel on Starter Island. Marison, I still need to kill Ark. What we'll do is we'll make the decision on where to go. Once we've killed the boss, then those who want to go with can come with. Anyone who wants to stay is absolutely fine. As long as we've made the decision, then people can make that jump in their own time. But I think it's important to make that decision at the end of the stream here, so that, like I said, anyone who jumps on after the fact can just look towards the end of the VOD and see, okay, we're going there. But the function of the Newbie Islands is not for you to gain levels. The function of the Newbie Islands is to teach you some stuff about the game, the lore, the mechanics, that sort of thing. So don't worry that if you're not the same, gear level or skill level as anyone else from being on here, that really is not going to be better served by being here. It'll be better served by going to the mainland and being able to grind on level appropriate mobs and actually make and buy better gear from other players. Right. Yeah, Kelody said, I read about jumping back, and I don't think it's hard if you aren't level 100, so that should be fine. That's very new to me, so I have no real knowledge on how that mechanic works, so I can't really get engaged with that one. But here comes the pull. And by pull, I mean push. I am pushing this one away. When the others get here, they're going to hurt me. Please don't let me hurt me. Did you taunt? Because that did seem to work there. Let's go for cold on you. I'm actually too close. I should not be too close. I should roll back. Okay, Galatee's down. It's fine. Let's go for a fear on you. Let's see if I can get rid of you. Nope, interrupted. Heal. Got you. Or someone got you. Okay. Thank you very much for the heals. The higher level, the more it costs. Right, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Right. Ryzom, do people want to recover their mana before I pull them? Or their stamina, for that matter. I'll wait until I see people's stats a bit higher up. Okay. Okay. Let me know if everyone's ready. Thank you. Oz. Yep. Oz. Perfect. Okay. Going for the pull. Connected. I'll just follow up with a quick acid blast then, since I have the option. There we go. Now going for... Oh, no. Going for it again. Oh, someone else got it. Nice. Bad luck, Kaladi. I'm going to switch to heal focus for now. Just going to get Kaladi up. And Miavan. Who got the kill? I think Miavan already had the kill, didn't you? Oh, fantastic, Kaladi. I didn't realize you were on this one. Hi from Ryzom's Alex. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Alexa, if that's how I meant to do it. Hope you have fun. On the mainland later is many more actions. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. I think there's a part of, because some of the group are further along in some quests and others. Like for example, I still haven't even gone through the um the end of the harvesting quest because I'm stuck on the crates in Silan. I have looted so many of those crates and they still haven't given me anything to give back. It is so bad. Oh, but yeah, like I think some people are a little bit concerned that because they haven't finished all of the quests that they should stay, and that would be the best thing for the progress of the character. And going to the mainland is not going to, nerf any kind of progress. You're not losing out on anything by going to the mainland, I don't think. The tutorial area basically exists just for people to get to grips with the game in a more controlled and smaller scale environment, while still kind of giving you a taste for a little bit of everything, I think. But mainland is going to be better for gaining levels. It's going to be better for getting materials. It's going to be just better for exploring. Just because there's so much to do. Yeah, smaller. Yeah, I know. We've been here for like 14 hours in total with the stream earlier today, and then after the break, the second part of the stream. We've been playing for quite some time today. And we've managed to get more or less to the end of the tutorial. We've seen more or less everything that the island has. I've always wanted to try this ever since 2004. Well, now is a good time to join us. If you're on the Dapperdale Discord, we've got deets in there for you to get information on how to jump in. Also, some of the problems that people were having with the Steam client and creating characters and solutions on that. The mainland I went to last time was awful. I'd like to see the forest, says Kelladie. We've concluded that the island has mostly pain. It was a desert. Oh, you went... I'm going to be honest, Kelladie. Whilst I totally get where you're coming from, I actually liked the cities in... I liked the city of Pier, which was in the desert, the Firos homeland. But yeah, the desert is a bit... is a bit homogenous, looking at sand dunes and cliffs all the time. But I quite liked the aesthetic style of the Firos. Or Firos, I'm not sure how you meant to pronounce it. But yeah, sure, we don't need to start there. You know what? Who is for going to the Mattis lands? That's more of a Viridian forest, not quite rainforest jungle, which is more the Zorai starter lands. And then there's the beach kind of start of the Trike. I'd be cool with going to the forest. I think, yeah. I'll go anyway. But if voting, I vote Mattis, says Kelladie. Very well. Thanks for the push. The cool game. It is an amazing game. And there is so much in this game that I feel you don't find in other MMOs. Arata, you alright, mate? Wait, what are you running off to? Going tonight to help with Orkix. Ah, okay. No problems. The beach, you must swim a lot. That could be a bit annoying. Okay, fair enough. That's actually a good point. We will eventually visit all of the homelands and all of the biomes. But yeah, maybe starting in a little bit more of a less sand blasted, less swim focused one. So that would leave the Zorai and the Mattis, both forests. Plenty of trees to chop down, chat. You know how those Dapperlings love them trees. Or chopping them down anyway. If we went to the desert, there'd be no trees. Can't have that. Heading back. So, I'll just go ahead and I think we can just talk with Chang the Strong to select where we go to. Sheilab is another vote for Mattis. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll go with Mattis then. Seems that again, it's not like a choice that nails us down. It's literally just where we start. It will be more awkward to move initially, like in the very early game. Moving around is a bit more dangerous, but we'll probably at some point hook up with a if they still do like world caravans and travel all around and pick up the transport pacts, so that then we can move around a little bit more freely to the different lands. But yeah, if we start in the Mattis land, we can kind of get a base of operations there initially. But later on, if we decide, we can easily just relocate. I make it sound easy. Again, we'd have to go through the rigmarole of getting to the place we want to relocate to. But, you know, that's something we don't really need to do once. How hard will it be to make a guild? It'll cost a bit of resources. Yes, there are guild halls, yeah. Yep, absolutely. So we will want to, by the time we're ready to do a guild, we are going to want to choose a place to establish the guild. But that will have no real bearing on like where you want to put your player houses and things like that. That's not going to be a limitation. Especially because like once we have been around a couple of places, then it's just a case of getting a transport pact. Yeah, hopefully we can get... I don't imagine it's going to take us too long to get is housing in the world... is housing in the world or somewhere separate? Oh, do you mean like instanced? Well, there will be a place where you have your apartment. That will be a physical place in the world, but the actual internal structure is like instanced, which you can invite people into. As far as I'm aware. I'm not 1000% on that, though. You would have to look into that a little bit more. I'm just going to go and chat with Chang the Strong and just see what the requirements are. Go to the capital city. Find out how to leave the capital city. This mission requires confront the Chitin. Oh, not to be in progress. Okay, that's fine. I can just abandon the Chitin quest. Dunk. Let's just open that up again. There we go. Yeah, I can just pick it up. Okay. All right. Go to the capital city. Find out how to leave for the capital. Accept. Well, in that case, go see the caravan officer at the camp to the south. He will be able to help you. All right. And then at some later point, as long again, I'm not as familiar with being able to come back to Silan with a character who's left it, but if people want to jump out now, just head over to the mainland and then come back. I'm not sure what the cost is, but by the sounds of it, it's not particularly bad if you're a low level. All right, let's have a chat with you. I want to leave these lands. Wait, I can help you leave this continent. Priestess Jen. There we are. So, like you've seen the kind of deific figure Marduk mentioned a couple of times. The caravan worship Jenna. So those are the two counterpoints. Thanks to her power, enables you to teleport to your people's capital city, but be careful. The capital regions are very dangerous for newcomers. Training is crucial before you leave these lands. Homin, do you really want to leave this place? Yes. Okay. You have an important decision to take, so choose carefully. On leaving the ruins of Silan, you will be transported to one of the 4 capital cities on the mainland. This choice will not have any important impact in the long run, but civilians such as merchants tend to be a little less friendly towards homins of different races, making it slightly harder to progress in a foreign land. Crafters should note that local trainers only teach local crafting skills. This will have to either they will have to either start learning the local skills or journey to their own race's homeland to continue to progress. If you're playing alone, then we recommend that you go to the city of your race, the first city in the list. However, the cities are a long way apart and travel between them is very dangerous, meaning that you should be sure to check which city your friends are choosing if you want to continue to play together. Okay. I will send you to join your people, the Mattis, unless you would rather be sent elsewhere. Okay. Are we good for the Mattis lands? Is everyone on board with that? Yes, says Sheila. Mattis it is, says Mia Van. Obviously, I have no issue with it. Kelody says yes. Okay. Tiny Glyph, time to go to the mainland. Let's go. Right. Let me know once you've jumped across. I think Sheilab and Kelody have already made the move. Forest is full of dogs nibbling on your ankles, though. I mean, you could have said it in a less cute way. As a deterrent, I would give that a 2 out of 10. Okay. I'm going to hop through. I wish to go to the Mattis. Pomp. Are you ready to go to the Mattis? Yes. Teleport me. The season is winter and the weather is snowy. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that was the other thing. You don't really get seasons on Silan. It's pretty much perpetually autumn there. In the big world, we are now faced with seasons and much more wide-ranging weather effects. Welcome to Mattis. Have fun. Thank you very much. Fast travel by cannon. I would like to imagine. Kitten Observer of the East. Okay. Samina, sorry, the Lodge Master. Big Trepan Crafter. Tree Boar Crafter. Restoration Specialist. We've got Yrkanis Tourist Guide. Oh, that's amazing. I'm not familiar with any of this. It's been so long since I played the game. Mech 2 Packers. These are the non-mount versions. Can't ride because they are carrying your burdens. Every single Mech 2 Packer is named Lydia. Okay. So this, you'll notice that a lot of the scenery is going to be very similar to the scenery in Silan because Silan was a Mattis outpost. But these buildings are not broken. Also, this does not have a throne. Very sad. Are my is my texture broken, or does this forest lack chlorophyll? No, it lacks temperature above freezing. Yeah, pretty much. We are in winter and it is snowy right now. So everything is going to be covered in white. But we will now be exposed to seasons, chat. So we will go the full breadth. What? Elenide. There are lots of events, from what I understand, like at least weekly. Though we already saw that one was kicking off specifically for Marauders, who are like a subgroup, like the Rangers, kind of exist outside of the other, the kind of faction structure. Winter will last about 4 real-life days. Then it will be lovely spring. Oh, that's actually really, really good information. Like, is that just how long the winter is going to last here because we're already in winter? Or is it that's how long the seasons last typically, like 4 real-life days? Because that's super useful information. Also, gonna pick up make a pact. Gonna buy a caravan teleporter pact for Yrkanis. Dunk. Do I still have the teleport packs that I had on Silan? I do. Interesting. I wonder if I can still use those. That would be very interesting. It's 4.5 real life days per season. Oh, that's super cool info. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'm just gonna, before I wrap up the stream, since, you know, basically we've been streaming all day, just checking all of this out. I do want to, look at that. There's wooden sliding doors. Look at this place. It's amazing. I do want to wander around a little bit, have a look. There will be lots of opportunities to pick up quests and such from the various people. It's not going to be a case of, the crafter quest, this quest. It'll more be like, oh, you want to go over to the military commander and pick up a quest, so on and so forth. This is a house tree, I think. Yeah, guild apartment caretaker. Oh, this is the guild apartments. We can have guild apartments. I think the other big tree is the personal apartments. Zucchini ward. But yeah, I'm just going to wander around a little bit, just explore, get an opportunity to actually see the world. There's the Homin apartments. Yeah, we now have our anchor for now, and that is going to be Yrkanis, if I'm pronouncing that even remotely correctly. Oh, I like that. Very, very organic. From what I understand in the lore, Mantis, whilst they are extremely obnoxious and aloof, are legitimately ridiculously good crafters. They have very much a making nature conform to what you want it to, rather than, like, you know, beating it into shape, more or less growing it into the shape you want from the onset. What the heck is that, though? I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit dubious for going into this thing's butt. That is a questionable architectural choice. Oh, but this is beautiful. Oh, okay, I take it back. This is lovely. I mean, okay, so that is still a questionable architectural choice, but you've subverted expectations on the inside. Well done. It's glorious looking. Aavak should learn not to just randomly walk into teleporters. Lots of places for roleplay, if that's your bag. Dang, it cancelled all the tutorial quests when I left. I was going to keep the crate one as an eternal mark of shame. Why would you? I'm glad it cancelled it, frankly. I'm glad it cancelled it. Stupid crate quest. Yeah, guild hall for space for materials and gear and so on. Have fun scouting, Mattis. I must offline. Oh, take care. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was very kind of you. You have a wonderful day. I can't believe how many of those crates I opened looking for something. That'll haunt me for a little while. I might go back just to pick up the quest again, and then want to stab myself in the eye when I instantly open the first crate and it completes the quest. And I just, why have you done this to me? I am angry with myself for expecting anything else. A bartender. Ooh, is this a bar? Oh, yes. Very nice looking. Maybe not a bar, but certainly a meeting spot. But I do need to go and do the initial quest and say, hi, I am here. New arrival. So range weapon merchant, melee gear, raw materials merchant. A lot of this is going to be from players. Heavy armor merchant, jeweler merchant, tool merchant. Okay, so I think one of the things I will do. See if I've got enough money to buy a gun. They are a bit pricey. An auto launcher, that's kind of a big gun. A basic bow rifle. Different weapons. Again, it's going to have very different aesthetics. I'm not sure if they're all considered bow pistols or bow rifle. I think that's more the maddest flavor of a pistol or a rifle. Basic rifle of damage. Different ammunition. Sure, I will pick up a basic... I might not go for a bow rifle. Oh, no, I will, because it's a cheaper one. Sure, let me grab this then. Am I buying it from someone? No. That's okay. Can I even use it? Master rifle. Can I even use it? Yes, it looks like I can. Okay. I shouldn't even show it to me if I can't. So that's what that rifle looks like. Very wooden. This is what this one looks like. Also somewhat wooden. Yeah, sure, I'll pick one up. Bye. And then go for bow rifle ammo. Bow rifle ammo of durability. Depends on what someone made, basically. Slashing, piercing. I don't think it really matters too much what I grab. Let's just grab... I'll take, I don't know, 20 of them. There you go. I was going to use this is based on the requirements info on the item. Basically, everything red. Yeah, it's that it requires a higher level. Yeah, I figured. Ooh, what's going to be in here? Royal Magistrate. Guild Royal Magistrate. Guild Clerk. Yrkanis Intendant. Sage. Ask politely. What is that? Silan. What happened? Oh, I can find out a little bit more about the law. That's kind of cool. Create guild. What will be involved in this? 100,000 dappers. Actually, I might even have that right now. Yeah, I do. Okay, that is way cheaper than it used to be. Or at least I thought it was. All right. Okay, well, I guess we are making a guild. Should we do that now or should we do that later? We could have a little bit more time to think about it properly, I suppose. But having a guild now is going to make it much easier for us to bring everyone in. And at the end of the day, we could always just recreate another guild if it's only 100,000 dappers. Make it now. It'll be really useful. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Well, let's first... Well, we're going to have to think of a name, but... can I change this? Yeah. Do we want to follow the Mattis kind of feel or something else? Oh, is the symbol got to be black and white? That is a little bit unfortunate. Would you say that's kind of a not work dragon? Might be. It's not terrible, I guess. This looks very Hylian. We could have black and gold. Or maybe red and gold, actually. Can I have spaces? How do you mean? That symbol and colors look like some kind of Polish Commonwealth rebel faction from EU4. That's fantastic. Even more so there. We haven't got vertical, otherwise I could go with a bit more of a Welsh theme, though I suppose if we wanted that, we could do something like this. But it's a shame we can't pick a color for the symbol. That would be very useful. Because to have the Welsh flag, you need white, red, and green. Ultra Triforce. Any strong opinions, chat? Anything jumping out at you? Hey, Swoomy. Could also try to have white in the middle. Let's have a look at how that would look. No, I think I like the kind of red and gold. Either that or red and black. Yeah, let's go with red and black or red and gold. Chat, do you have a strong opinion one way or the other? My suggestion will suck because I always go with green, white, leaf, or clover and name silver clover. I have found what I like in games, and I am ticking with it. What kind of ticking? We're talking like a pendulum, kind of tick, 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 or more of like the aesthetic tick-tock of a clock. Can your dyslexia work when I need it to? Sadly, it does not work like that. Much to my dismay, because that's exactly what I would feel like. Couldn't my dyslexia work when I needed to, and not work when I actually need to just read things normally? Alas, I've spoken with it at length, but it refuses. What do you think, Sheelab? What are your opinions? The name should be no longer 32 characters, no symbols or numbers. I mean, I guess in this game, lore-wise, a dapper dell would be some dell made of wealth, just an overflowing, a whole glade carpeted in wealth. I'd just make it purple. That's true. I would just make it purple. Let's actually see what that would look like. Maybe with 2 different types of... Oh, God, that's a little bit eye bleedy. They're both kind of eye bleedy. Yeah, I think we will stick with the... That's even worse somehow. Did I have the other way around? I think I did have the other way around. Guild description. The description should be no more than 200 characters. Oh no, this isn't going to be the tricky one. The Dapper Dell is this world's Wall Street. God. I'm not putting death to trees in a game where the planet is literally a tree, chat. I wonder if this is something that we can come back to. Actually, let me pop onto my YouTube channel a second. Wrong one. Let me switch to the other. Womp. Mm-hmm. Hey, Road Train. Aavak, hey. I can do the went to bed, woke up, and he's still streaming bit. How has it been going? It's been going good. We are actually on the mainland. We're just setting up a guild now. Tea and robes. Purveyors of dapperness and collectors of robes. There we go. Or our Del Great. Our cult great. I mean, I could if you really want, Chad. I won't fight you on this one, but the description should be your YouTube channel. Let's not. For now. Our Del Great isn't too bad. Our robes great. I mean, it's true. Our robes are pretty great, chat. We do have some pretty amazing robes. Can't be serious in the brew. Oh, that's true. The brew crew. The guild name could be the brew crew. There we go. Sadly, my robes are only basic quality 20. Womp womp. What do you think then, chat? Is this good enough? It doesn't need to be permanent, but should at least be not awful to start with. Hello, Tnoy. Me like. Brilliant. I thought the brew crew was the mods. Fair. Great guild. Dunk. Hooray! Leave guild straight away. Gone. Right, okay. We have no outposts. Your guild doesn't possess... The capacity for guilds to own things has significantly increased since the last time I played. It appears that not only can we own outposts, but we can set up entire bloody colonies at this point. Yeah, a guild hall will be stupid cash, yes. Do we have a flag? Special. Nothing. Nothing under special yet. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, I can't interact from there. Guild. Oh, that's how I did that. Guild. And contact list. And She-Lab. Can I... Oh, I might have to see someone in order to invite them. Let's see if I can do that directly. No. I imagine we can probably... If I was able to gather 100,000 for... Just passively, not even actually trying to make money, but just passively accrued 100,000 in the tutorial zone, I imagine we could hit 10 million. Communications Guild, try that. You mean this? Oh, mailbox? Can someone request to be a part of the guild? It could be that someone needs to click on me and request. Try, see if you can click on me and request to be a member of the guild, because sometimes it's by invite, sometimes it's more. Tried, no option. Oh, Leafin said, it was the first thing I tried. Guild, oh. Can I add? No. Team. Guild. Guild invite. There we go. Super old school. We're going ultra old school right now. Oh. Meven says, I require... I mean... Sure. That works. But I think we can probably do guild invite. Text play name. There we go. She-Lab. Tunk. Let's see if that works for She-Lab. Let's hope it does. I too request to be part of the guild. Let me know if that went through, She-Lab. It's just team invite at the moment. Oh, God damn it. Why? This is what I get. This is on me. Sheila, did you... Oh, well done, Orata. Let's type G, which will bring up a guild window, and at the bottom there is an invite. At the... G. At the bottom there is an invite button. Not seeing that. Enter guild points next to the Dapper count. I've just got to leave guild there. Oh, Gaskin is like, I'm watching the stream. There is a button missing. Okay, let me type this in here. So, guild invite space errata #2 dunk. Did that go through for you? Let me know if that worked. Hey, I want to log in with the dedicated... Yeah, it might actually be worth it. Okay. Though it could simply be a consequence of the fact I just created it, I'll quickly log out and then log back in. That will be the first thing we try. So I'll go to character creation, then come back in. Oh, Ignis, you actually had genuine problems with the textures in the city. Oh, I'm sorry about that, mate. That invite, opposable thumbs, was to the team. But that's actually a good point. He's already in the team. But when I hovered over it, oh goddamn, it said invite to team. We actually hovered over it earlier. Right. Let's jump back in and see if this all works. Oh, turns out it's a graphical setting in the config. Buried in the map somewhere. Oh, you mean the issue with all the lights? Yeah, I get you. Okay. Ah, the lights! Okay. Right. Right, let me... Leafin wonders why I'm bloodthirsty? How rude. Naughty. Alright, let's go ahead. No, still don't get it. I will try one more thing. Guild. Invite. Let's try it on... So, because now we're not in a party. Errata. Okay, it wants it to be lowercase here. Let me see if this works. Did anything occur there? Yes! It might be that it needs to be lowercase. Oh, that'll make me sad. Okay, I think we've cracked the code. I'll just try Sheilab with this one. I mean, to be fair, look at this. All names over here are in lowercase. But then the names in here are uppercase. We'll see. I'll shoot a guild invite to Sheilab. See if that hooks. Nope, my bad. Oh, was my light on? It might have been, actually. That might have been why it was so bright. Right. Sheilab joined guild. Guild invite. And then we want... Lethane. Let's just see if me using caps locks that. Because if this works now, then our theories are garbage, apparently. I don't understand why it's suddenly working, but it is, and I'm thankful for that. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Right, okay. What I will say then, let's get everyone who's currently online, guild invite. Yeah, it seems a vlog fixes many things. You know, the whole switch it off and turn it back on again solution. There we go. We've got Arata. Next one up is Miavan. Oh, let me do it like that. Then Tiny Goliath. And Wolfier. Marazin. We're almost done now. Alright, already got Leaf in, so it would be Kaladi. There we go. You should also get a guild invite option when you right-click some. Oh, damn! I've already invited everyone now. That's a shame because I should have checked that out. But let's see if I get a kick from guild option. No, I do not. So I don't know about that, but yeah, it might just need a full restart. Also, I'm running it on the Steam client, and my Steam client was stuck with the bug where in character creation, even running it as admin, I could not make it. I couldn't make it show the background options for character creation, so I couldn't progress. So I had to run it in the make a character in the standalone client, and then I could log into it normally through Steam. So there are things. Oh, let me check what you just posted. Yeah, no, that is perfect. I will get that pinned right away. Clonk. Perfect. Knowing. Do you think you're up to collecting everyone's... Well, actually, now that we've got a guild, we probably don't need to, like, pin everyone's character names. It might still be useful, maybe, I don't know, but... Right. As for that, on the topic of officers, we need a few. Marazin is already gone. They skedaddle. How dare. Right. Sheilab, set to high officer. Tonk. Let us get the brew crew as officers. Arata. And Miavan. There you go. And now we just need to bully Mai to get on. There, perfect. Diverse creatures. Guild Island staff. Guild Island staff? Oh no, we're going to have to employ people. We're going to need to start filing tax forms and everything. Oh, it's going to be awful. But there we are. Guild made. What a productive stream it's been today. If you want to update the post just to show DM to the Brew Crew and She Lab, that would be fantastic. In so far as pooling money into the guild hall, hold off on it for now. If only because I want you to experience having money and being able to just buy stuff. If you see something and be like, oh, that looks kind of cool, let's grab that. Keep hold of it for the moment, because you throwing money into the guild hall is not going to make, realistically make us get to having a guild hall any faster right now. We're going to need to get a little bit more established, get some better streams of revenue up to get to that. I don't think it's going to take us very long, but there's no reason to literally throw everything into there right at the beginning. I would totally say, hold on to your cash, enjoy it, play with it. We don't really have that much, all things considered. And so, you know, use it to, especially if you're going to grab guns or anything like that, you're going to need constant ammo and so on and so forth and so forth and so on. All right. Bullying my sounds dangerous. It is true. I missed community days. This was fun. I know, right, Leafin? It had a bit of a not just old school in terms of the game we were playing. It kind of felt a little bit more like we used to do things. Something I want to get back to. Very much so. Very much so. Now we can talk to everyone. I do notice a suspicious absence of robe icons on people. It's fair. Yeah. We're gonna need to get some crafters to make us robes. Yeah, very much the vibes we had when we played on Guild Wars 2. Yeah, very much so. Oh my, I can see colors. Well, as long as you can't smell them, then you're probably okay. If you start smelling colors or tasting music, we are going to have to send you for some neurological scans. Oh, Nine, if you could pop Demi Derp on there as well. That is I always mispronounce Miavan. For some reason, I want to keep saying Mavani. Thank you very much, Nine. That is perfect. Oh, I'm going to take off before I fall asleep in this chair, since it's now 4:30 in the morning. That is fair. Yeah, it is 9:30 for me. I started the streaming thing midday yesterday. That also feels very much like the community nights, actually, thinking about it. It's like, oh, yes, we're just going to do a couple of hours of Guild Wars 2. Tomorrow, it's like, the sun is up. Oh, oops. But one more run. Come on, let's do one more jumping puzzle. Ah, good times. But you Aavak, you experience time all wibbly wobbly. It is true, I do. Time does not behave the way it most people think it should when it comes to me. All right, well, that is perfect. I volunteer leaving for unpaid labor. Wow, that's so rude. Leafin, I promote you to paid labor, specifically paid Byte 9. It's up to you to work out your contract, but specifically paid labor. He pays me all right. In kind. My lord. Right, okay. Well, I do need to skedaddle now. We've got the guild set up. We've got our first footsteps planted. And now it's time to just chill out. We will come back to this next Saturday for the same sort of thing. We'll start early in the day, have a little break midway at some point, and then jump back into more shenanigans for the rest of the day. Any good places for quests? Talk to just basically go around. You're going to have to chat with the NPCs. There are a couple of like military NPCs that will give some quests, but it's not going to be like Silan levels of quests or like WoW levels of quests, I don't think. There will be a degree of quests to it, but there is a lot more get out and interact with the world sort of thing. So sort of think more like the quests in Eve, I would say, rather than a solid storyline single player kind of. You can just play WoW and you slowly make your way through a narrative. I think Ryzom is more driven by actual hosted events in terms of the narrative. Now, one thing I will do before I step aside is I'm going to set up my gun. Tunk. I'm going to set up my bullets. Tunk. Oh, okay, I need to get rid of that. And I am going to set up my attack action, which I think right now is literally just this. No, I can't do that one. I can probably add in accuracy. Yes, I can. Cool. Accuracy. All right. I'm going to go and just showcase the ranged combat just for a moment, since that is something that we didn't see at all on Silan. Brain plants. These ones fight back. Also, we're on the far south of this area. Yeah. So this is the city. The Zakini Ward, Yasin Ward, Anira Ward, Libya Ward, and Telini Ward. Donk. And this is the Mattis Lands. So right now we're in Majestic Garden. To the south is Fleeting Garden, Upper Bog, Heretic's Hovel. To the north is Knoll of Descent, Grove of Confusion, and the Hidden Source. Danny Bona Cooley? No clue. But if we go whop, we are here. So that Hidden Source lines up with the Burning Desert, the Firos lands, but genuinely that trek is super dangerous. These are the prime roots areas: Hollow Mountain, Temple Doom, Sapron Watch, Abyss of Icor. You know, the names more or less give you an idea. These are like tunnel points that connect to them. To the south, we'd get to Nexus Minor. I guess you went more Upper Bog. You get here. And then to the very far, like southeast, through Heretic's Hovel, I suppose, you'd end up in the Eden Aqueous, Dante's Peak. This is Tricolands. Yeah, that's more or less that. Let me... I'm sorry, Suckling Bodock. This is going to hurt me the more than it's going to hurt you. Trust me. A timorous Ubo. No. Actually, I didn't even need to make that. I already have this, so it'll work. So. It's nothing too crazy. Pretty simple, but an effective way to be... a non-magic range attacker. The launcher is far more bombastic, as you can imagine, because it's launching explosives. One of them is more like a rocket launcher or a rocket propelled grenade launcher, and the other one is basically a bombard. Very spectacular looking when it comes to outpost battles. Like literal lines of artillery at the back just shelling the fighters in the middle. But that is going to be it for us. Thank you ever so much for your patience, chat. Thank you ever much for your interest and your willingness to sit there and watch me play a very old game. I hope very much that those of you who joined me enjoyed the experience, and those who just chilled out in chat, had me on as some background noise while you were doing other things, that you enjoyed the experience as well. I hope to see some of you on here now that you've had a bit of an opportunity to see what Ryzom is about. We really haven't scratched the surface yet. The world is significantly more diverse now that we're outside of Silan. So next stream we will get some proper looks into this, and by then I imagine everyone will be a little bit more established, have some more established roles, some wider, more diverse skill sets. We'll probably have people who are focused in crafting and gear crafted by those people who are focused in extraction, who provide the materials to make that stuff. It's going to be super fun. I'm really looking forward to next week. And, in the intervening times, we'll just be kind of playing off camera. I strongly recommend, and indeed warmly encourage and welcome you to come and join us if this seems like the sort of game that you would enjoy. Again, it's free. There is like a freemium component, but that is not something you need to worry about for weeks/months worth of playtime, potentially. So, you don't need to be concerned that it's going to be a drain on your bank balance. It's a very modest subscription, and that will be it for that. Thanks again, chat. It has been a pleasure. I hope you've all enjoyed, and looking forward to a more solid return to community game nights in the future. But for now, take care, everyone.